Welcome, everyone. I thought I would make a live while figuring out lunch and dinner. I think I'm sorry about the nose. It just like started as soon as I hit go live, but um, I think I'm gonna be ordering food because right now I'm just really too weak to go cook or anything like that. So I'm just really feeling crap because I woke up super late and I hadn't eaten anything at all and I don't have food right now. So I was like gonna figure out things, but I'm just gonna order some yummy. So that's what's gonna happen. And I want to get out of the way the things before we start talking and living. You see, for once, Nightbot is quick to wake up. So yeah. I'm not gonna be super active and super participative. I just wanna like be chill today because I'm really not doing well. But um, I still have COVID, by the way. But yeah, uh, I'm a disabled artist. I struggle making money and things like that, and I struggle with bills and rent. If you wanna support me, I have an Etsy shop, which is linked below, which is the first link over there, well, in the chat that I just posted. Um, with Nightbot. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking right now. But the first link is to my Etsy shop. I mostly have plushies and things like that, but I have other things. I have beautiful shawls, like lacy, nice shawls. And I have a bunch of other stuff. Go ahead and discover it. Um, I would be happy to have you check out my shop. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not showing a lot of enthusiasm right now. Uh, I'm trying to be a human being, but it is hard at the moment. Uh, and since I have COVID, I have to order everything either through grocery orders, or if it's not gonna be available soon enough for me to get food, I have to get restaurant food delivered, like is the case today. Yesterday I had food. I had a little bit of food, but I got done with that. I ate a bunch of cookies and other things, but that's the last I had left. So I just didn't manage to put an order in on time. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the heater and it seems to me like it's a bit high right now. Okay, we'll figure that out. But if you want to help out with that and bills and necessities, because uh stuff's expensive and I have a lot of big bills to pay and things. If you want to help out with that, go over to my Ko-fi, and I have a link for a fundraiser. And all of that is used for necessities, rent, food, bills, like internet bills, power, and things like that. I don't have a phone right now, so I'm not. Well, I have a phone, I just don't have a phone plan, but yeah. So I'm just wanting to be chill today. Just crocheting a little bit. I don't think I'll crochet for too long because I have a lot of muscle pain from being sick, and like yesterday I crocheted until like 2 in the morning, and I felt I was very like on it, like that. Just a second, I'm gonna figure out the other heaters as well. So I know that it's not the oven right now because my roommate observes the Ramadan, so it's not. I don't know how that's pronounced in English. I just know the basic pronunciation. that we use in French people. So he's not going to be cooking during the day for a few days. A few days, like over a month, but like for that time, he's only going to be eating when the sun is down. So that leaves like from 6 p.m. until like pretty much the morning. So yeah, I've made progress on this. This is the In Chains pattern by Six Soul Design, and I'm making a blanket out of this, not a messenger bag. And I made it longer, but I forgot to take into account the longer chain. I just calculated the short. I didn't think that the repeat section for the other one would be different, and that I had to do a multiple of both of them. So I didn't take that into account, but I don't really mind personally. I just offset it by a few stitches, and it's not really a big deal for me. So that is what I'm doing right now. And this row is just a bunch of double crochets. So I'm just gonna be doing that. Hi, Jason. How are you doing today? You're making pink blankets for Easter. That's cool. That's fun. That sounds fun. I'm just making myself a huge blanket. It's gonna be huge eventually. And now I'm thinking I might want this to be the length of it. I don't know. Not the length, but the width, because it was gonna be the length. And I thought it would cover enough of my body, but it's gonna show a little bit of toes. I don't know. I might do a border. We'll see. But yeah, this row I'm in right now is only double crochet. Let me get the book out. I put it away yesterday after I finished late at night. But now I'm about to redo another repetition of the small chain, so I'm gonna have to get the white yarn, unless I want to use another color and like make a bunch of random colors. But I don't know. I think I'm okay with just white and neons, and I think I want to stick with that. But let me know. Um, what other stuff have you made for Easter? I've made a lot of marshmallow papes, and I think I even chose that as the thumbnail, but I don't remember really. I'm lying with the thumbnail. It's a little bit misleading because I'm working on the blanket right now. But yeah, this is an entire row of double crochet. It was the last row of the motif repeat, and now I'm ready to do a small chain. By chain I mean like chain link. This is the motif of the blanket, not the actual stitch chains. That's not really used in mosaic crochet that much. It's used in like border stitches sometimes. Depending how you do them, you secure them with a chain after like pulling your tail through on one side, and the other you just need to fasten off basically, because you just have your tail that you're gonna cut and you fasten off, and that's fine. But to do the opposite on the first stitch of the border, you actually just pull the tail through, and that's how you do these stitches at the border here at the top, and they're alternating in color. I'm gonna have to do a little haircut because some fuzz is showing right now. Bunch of pink fuzz. And I'm thinking about what I want to eat right now. I don't know. Maybe some ideas. I've had poutine a lot since I was sick, and it's a French Canadian food, and it's my comfort food and it's my favorite food. But I do want to vary a little bit because I don't want to keep eating the same thing over and over again. But it's it's very filling and it's fulfilling. It's good for the stomach and the heart, and by that I mean like it's good for morale to be eating food you like when you're sick. It might not be the best thing for the stomach, but I gotta deal with it somehow. Your mother told you back in the 60s to make Easter bonnets. That's cool. For Girl Scouts. That's cute. So yeah, I've stopped working on Easter projects right now because I'm waiting for delivery from Michael's, but it's taking its sweet time. It was supposed to be here today, but it's not even shipped yet. And today's a business day, isn't it? I hope so, because if not, I'm not gonna be able to either buy food or get it delivered. Let me check actually. Is it a business day? Oh, it's not. It's Commonwealth Day. Ugh. I'm not gonna be able to get food delivered. That's just great. Hi. I'm still very sick. But I'm trying to get better. How are you doing? Are things open today? Like, I just need to know. Let's see if McDonald's is open. Worst case scenario, I'll order McDonald's. Yeah, it's open. Okay, McDonald's is open, so I'm be fine. You're working on the ferry, freezing your butt off. I'm sorry to hear that. It is cold today, isn't it? There are a lot of public holidays this month. Right now it's 1 degree, but it's quite snowy. I think it was melting a little bit yesterday, but right now it's windy and it's snowy. It's not snowing, but the ground is covered, and it's yeah. I wouldn't go outside. I wouldn't dare. I have COVID anyway, so I can't. But uh, like if I wasn't sick, I would probably stay in all day anyway. So yeah, I have the option to get McDonald's if I need to. That's one thing. Oh, you have 7 degrees. Oh, and yeah, a good wind. Good wind. We both have quite a bit of wind today. It's a windy day, so wind does tend to make things appear much colder, especially on a ferry. I bet that can get quite freezy. Because whenever I've taken ferries in my life, which is not very often, it's always cold as heck, wearing 10,000 coats to make sure not to be cold. And I've taken it in places that were quite cold too. But yeah, I can only imagine. It only makes it worse when you're on water, as a general rule. For people who don't know, if it's already cold and windy, if you go out on the water, no matter what you're on, a boat or whatever, you're gonna freeze. Yeah. Oh, it's snowing off and on. The only thing I like about snow is it reminds me of my childhood, and like it's wholesome to watch it fall, but also it's freezing. And it's annoying to walk in. But yeah, I just have very good um, childhood memories, and that's why my name is Winter, by the way. I chose it to reflect that my love for winter, my love for all things snow, and hot chocolate. Hot cocoa is always a staple in my life. I've not had it in quite a while though. So I have to be careful with sugar and things like that, but just a hot cocoa once in a while is just the best. But right now it's starting to get too hot for hot cocoa. I would basically just cook my insides. Oh, my bot is reminding you to stay hydrated. I'm not gonna hydrate right now because I just took a sip. Actually, let me just. Yeah, you're knitting a pair of wool socks. That's awesome. I bet that is gonna keep your feet warm. Who are the socks for? Are you knitting for yourself or someone else? Whoever those socks are for is gonna have warm feet. I've always wanted to knit a pair of socks, but I gave up knitting and I'm trying to sell my double pointed needles because I just never have the time and motivation. I always have like projects and things to work on for my shop and whatnot. So I've like not really had the opportunity. But I've always wanted to learn. I have a bunch of fancy hand dyed yarn that I don't use. Oh, they're for you. That's awesome. So far, we have two um, little chains here, one small and one big. So it's going well so far. But I've been working on and off on this and alternating between this and other projects. I've made a few rows on my rectangle shawl, which is made with a bunch of hand dyed mini skeins from a Halloween um, advent calendar I bought a few years ago, back when I had money. It's like 2 years old now, something like that. Probably even older than that. But I have it over here. I'm not gonna unfold it, but I can show it very like quickly. But here it is. And I've just been working the days in order, and it needs to be blocked quite badly because there are a lot of tension issues, but it's gonna be for myself and it's gonna be on my shoulders, so no one's gonna notice that one side is much longer than the other because my tension has changed throughout the years. But I don't really mind. It's not like a big deal. I just think I still think it's very pretty. It's colorful, so it's nice. But I've made a few rows on that. I made 4 days in the last 2 days, so three days all at once. 3 colors, for the first day. I always make a row of black in between, and then I made one yesterday because I was in pain. So I quit after a little while and I went to watch Amanda's live and still finished a few rows, and after that I was done. And during the night I worked on this, and this is why it's much bigger today. So I worked until 1 in the morning, like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I just felt like embracing a fun project, really, to perk myself up a little bit because I was down, was feeling quite down from having COVID and other issues in my life. So yeah, I was not in a good mood yesterday when I went live, so I deleted that. But today I'm doing a little bit better. I slept quite a bit. So I'm feeling a little bit more upbeat, even if like my symptoms are quite bad today. Thanks, I appreciate that. By the way, this was a kit from the spinning spider, my friend Carrie. She does not do that anymore. She doesn't. She closed her yarn dyeing business because she had problems where she lived, and a bunch of BS happened with landlord and things. So she unfortunately had to close down. But I'm thankful that I got one of her super famous Halloween advent calendars because it's a treat to the eyes, as you could see. Even thinking about using some of my hand dyed wools for some mosaic, but it's so small. Most of it is like um, either fingering or DK. If I use DK, that would probably be fine, but I don't think that right now I have enough. I think that I actually sold my DK black. I don't know, it's in a drawer right now. So I don't really have a lot of options for that. I might just figure it out. I don't know. But yeah, I've just been really into a mosaic vibe lately, and it's because of Dawn, because she got me this amazing book. And Six Salt Designs book, and I've just been really vibing with it. I want to write patterns. I've been wanting to write mosaic patterns for a long time, for a few months, and I've been trying to figure that out. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. If you caught my live, I was complaining a lot. You just got a new webcam. That's cool. Oh, well, I hope your webcam works super well. You're trying to clear up whips. Yeah, me too. Alright, have a good unloading, dear. But yeah, that's good to hear. But yeah, the clearing of whips is such a struggle. They keep accumulating in my house, and I keep saying, "Well, we're gonna work on some whips and try to reduce the numbers and blah blah blah." Never happens. I keep starting more projects. I need to stop. I need to finish. I have like a bunch of cardigans in the making. I have a bunch of squares. I have like, I was making a series of neon yellow solid granny squares, but I don't like making solid granny squares. I like making regular, but I don't like solid ones. And I was gonna force myself to do it because I wanted a cardigan with that look. Actually, I like the way they look. I just don't like making them 'cause it doesn't work with my brain. I always mess them up, and I do the stitches perfectly like anything else, and I don't have a problem following directions, but somehow always ends up like being super wavy, and I'm just like, I don't have the willpower to figure it out. And I don't know what it is because I count my stitches really well, and it's always the right number of stitches. I follow exactly what they say in the tutorials, the videos, and I just figured out that, in fact, I don't like making them, so why would I force myself? So yeah, I don't do solid granny squares, just regular ones. But I have a bunch of small ones in neon yellow and black. I was gonna make like a bee cardigan, and I made a pun with it. I called it the bee cardigan, or the Cardi B, and I was joking about that. So I just thought it was funny. The stupid puns. But yeah, no. And I could just frog that realistically. And I have a bunch of other squares that I put together, but I don't like how I stitched them together. They're too tight. So I think I'm just gonna throw it away because they're ridiculously small. It would be like frogging to get this much yarn. They're like 2 rounds or something. They're very small. And like there's 4 or 5 squares or something together, so it's not a big loss. And I don't think I would gain anything from frogging that. If anything, it would damage the yarn because it's very, very cheap acrylic. It's like Obi Mega Ball. They're smaller ones, which now it's categorized as a 4 weight, but it's definitely a DK. I have a little like uh, yarn weight tool that tells you what weight. A wrap per inch. I have a wrap per inch tool. It tells you what weight your yarn is depending on how many turns you can make on it. And that yarn is definitely DK, or even some of it is way thinner than some colors. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Obi has some new yarns, and they have some mega ones, big ones, and I think this is gonna be good for Mosaic. I might buy that and see if they get more colors, because right now they had like a nice lavender, a nice lilac, some green, some yellow, and some black maybe, and some browns. But I've not seen really kind of nice colors I would want, like reds and blues and whatnot. They don't have a lot of color yet. Maybe they will add more in the mega. It's like Obby every day, I think. Magic ball with frog. A magic ball with frog. Hmm. I don't know what you mean. uh, we have a label here. The yarn collapsed on itself, and now the label is being a hindrance. So I'll show you. This is Bernat Premium. Some of my favorite yarn, and it's cheap here. It costs only like five point something. It's a little bit more expensive than Soft Classics, but I still buy this because I think it's really soft, and for special projects like this blanket, since it covers like most of the blanket, I like using it. And the white is Burnout Premium as well. The pink is Soft Classic Loops and Threads. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'm still thinking about what the heck I want to eat. Let's see if, like, Skip has coupons or something. My account stopped gathering my points. And I don't know why. But it's not giving me points anymore when I order. But like, since they have a thing that says we reserve the right to not give you points anymore, blah blah blah, I can't contest that. Get a free McJunior chicken. Huh. Rue du Marché Central. That is far from me. I'm not gonna order from that McDonald's. You're gonna resent me. Save $5 on Pizza Hut. Oh. Oh, Harvey's has a coupon. We're gonna use Harvey's coupon. That's what we're gonna do. Because yum. Oh, yeah, frog yarn. I could do that. Yeah, Burn Up Premium is good. Mary Maxim has the £1 skins. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna check Mary Maxim Canada. I've not really looked at their website in a long time. No, I don't want my location. Just give me the deals. They have cheap things. So, do I get a burger, like a junior burger? Or a chicken combo? I don't want a chicken sandwich. I don't think. They have nuggets, but they're like buffalo chicken. Do they have regular? Oh, I could get chicken sandwich. I don't know that I want that though. Let's get a burger. Okay, burger combo. I don't want an Angus burger. They're expensive. Original double, blah. Junior. Yeah, we're gonna get a junior burger. The only thing I really need to be on it, absolutely, is like cheese. It's like 50 cents for cheese. So I have a $5 coupon, so we're gonna go with that. Lettuce and tomatoes. Ketchup and mustard. That's my go-to. Yes, I want a bun. It's required to say that you want a bun. Of course I want a bun. And since I have a coupon, we're gonna go with a poutine instead of fries. And probably also get fries. Okay, so regular. Oh yeah, I'm getting the the big poutine. That's what I'm getting. Do I want extra? They have donuts? Nah. No dessert either. And sides. Do I get like a big fry? I'm a sucker for a large fry. There we go. Oh, we have a 15% off with Mary Maxim if I order now. Oh yeah, I just saw that actually. But yeah, I don't know that I need that much yarn for now. I'll see if they have something I really want. Let's get some food. Do, 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 do. Hey, I want my coupon. Please. Harvey's. Mistyped my... it's the wrong Harvey's. Is it? Skip. I mistyped it. What? Okay, it's really not working. R. Okay, it ended yesterday. Never mind then. It ended yesterday. Why is it still announced though? That's weird. We're gonna remove the big fry then. That's $5 less. So. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Their delivery fee is way too high. Yeah, no RVs for me. That's way too expensive. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy Mary Maxim yarn just because spending $59 would be a big hole on my budget. And still, since I'm sick right now, I can't really afford to be spending too much on yarn because I have to take into account that I can't go out if I need cheap food. I can't go to the grocery store because the one with the discounts and everything, they don't deliver. So, like, I have to go in person, but I can't go because obviously you don't want to contaminate people, you know. But yeah, we have a coupon for McDelivery, like a free junior chicken, but they're that McDonald's is like so far from here that okay, their delivery fee isn't that bad. Okay, let me see if I can get something then. The other day I got a free what's the name? Big Mac. I got a free Big Mac the other day. So we want chicken nuggets because that's what we always get. No, I don't want fish. I know that like ordering restaurant isn't like the best thing ever, but right now I don't have food in my pantry, so I have like a grocery order, but it's not gonna get here until like tomorrow. So I just need to get something today before that happens. Let me check the coupon again to make sure I don't mess it up. I have to spend over $25. Oh, never mind. I'm not spending that much on food right now. Oh, I typed in the wrong thing. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's 39. Is it? I'm gonna check. Yeah, it looks to be... No, it's 59 on my end. It says 59 on my browser. Cola BBQ. No, I don't want cream in my Coca-Cola. McDonald's is hilarious because they ask you if you want like cream in your coffee, but I chose a Coca-Cola, so no thank you. It's funny. I'm sorry. I have to get my laughs where I can. I'm not doing my best right now. And large fry. And if I get please tell me they have the milkshake. That like mint milkshake. Is it expensive though? I always order when I can get coupons, but not when it's regular price. Okay, that's yeah. Drinking a bunch of milky beverages might not be like the best thing for me right now. Hmm. Let's see. What's their cheapest items? Oh, it's yeah. Their sauce is it's cheap. Yeah, I always take the coupons. You don't have any fast food delivery. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm using Skip right now, but I'm using all the. They have a coupon for a free burger. Like it's just a chicken. It's a junior chicken thing. But I have to be over $25 to get that. I could get cookies or apple pie. Apple pie is tasty, but cookies warm your heart. But also McDonald's apple pie is really tough to beat. Okay, we're gonna get an apple pie. Add free item. Yay! Oh, we get a free junior chicken. No mayo. And the rest is okay. Okay. Where is my thing? I feel kind of fortunate to live in Montreal, really. Cuz I grew up in a small town. And in the small town I grew up in, we had basically no delivery because we lived 15 minutes away from the town. Uh, no matter how ridiculous that sounds, that is pretty much accurate. They didn't want to deliver 15 minutes away, so they didn't deliver to our house. confirm. Okay. Actually, I don't even think I want that anymore. That's gonna be too expensive. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna order something else instead. Because, like, with the app fees and whatever, it's not really that worth it. I'm gonna get something less expensive. And something that I maybe want more. Because McDonald's is really good, but doesn't really fill you up. Actually, I think I'll just crochet. Let's close that up for now. I don't know what I want, so it's no use just watching the. Your population is 850. Oh, damn, yeah, that's isolating. But if you like it, that's awesome. I don't know what I want to eat right now, so once I know, once I figure it out. Ow. Ah. I have pain in my hands from carpal tunnel, and like it's shooting up my arms because I crocheted all night, and I'm starting to regret the effects right now. Sorry, but yeah, let's see if Mary Maxim has nice acrylic yarns. They don't have anything that I know. They have like their maximum value thing. Is that big? Mm, those are normal sized skins, and they don't really have that nice of a color selection. Still cheaper for me to get those at Michael's. Let's see though. Maybe they have something good. Let's go with cheapest. Low to high. Bonbon. What is that? Rug yarn. I'm not gonna get rug yarn. Oh, that's cotton. Is that cotton? No, that's acrylic. Why does it say cotton? I don't know. Oh, those are small skeins. That's why they're cheap. Okay, let's see though. Hmm. Twinkle Baby. That's a cute name. Oh, they have the skin tones for cheap. I've wanted those. Maybe that could be worth it because they're like $3.99 right now, and those are usually like $8 something. There's a big discount on that. And skin tones are like all the skin tones. Hi Don, how are you doing? You get fast food once every 6 months. Yeah, I usually don't get fast food, but since I'm sick, I've been eating like crap. You're at the DMV. Oh, it's like Karen Simply Soft. Ugh, I don't like that much. I'm not such a big fan of the Simply Soft things. Sometimes it's okay. The baby yarn is cute, but it's like super fine. We're not looking to get that. Acrylic super fine is not something I'm very interested in at the moment. Karen baby cake. No. Oh, the colors are not good. Well, not for what I would do anyway. Those are like very muted. I'm a bright person. Glimmer. Burnout softy chunky. I don't like those. Basic stitch. Basic stitch is okay. But they have like those are neutrals. I don't know. I'm not seeing so far anything that I really want to buy, but thank you for letting me know about this discount. Coffee shop. I have heard of that yarn. Sweet roll fruits. Mm. I'm miserable today. I apologize for this. But yeah, the skin tones is interesting to me because I've been curious about it. They have a few colors that are okay, that are quite nice. But I have to think, what am I gonna do with this? Is this gonna be really helpful to my collection? And like right now, if I don't consider the shipping and whatnot, I could be able to get those cheaper. And I don't really want to spend like $60 to get cheap shipping on that. So for now, I don't know if I want to buy that. And they only have banana left of the sweet rolls. I would have wanted the watermelon because it's the cutest. Mm, the coffee shop yarns are quite pretty. They have rainforest left. That's all they have left. It's like a green and blue and gray and white. Premier Basics Shimmer. It's a little bit expensive. Uh, at $6. But yeah, I'm looking at the skin tones, and that's pretty much what I would want. It's quite good. It's a good deal. I'll have to think on it. How long is this discount there for? Is it for today? Okay, yes, it's for today. I'll think about that. They have a bunch of Christmas Premier Basics. Not gonna lie, I like some of them. I like the peppermint one. I kind of want the peppermint. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's cute and it's cheerful. And it's like it's like red and white marled basically. I want that. Lullaby. Oh, the nursery color is good. It has a bunch of pastels. What weight is this though? Oh, lightweight. I've been trying to use less DK because it's been giving me pains. It's been harder for me to work with these. And that is a small skein for that price. So we're not gonna look at that right now. So we have the skin tones. But also the colors that they have are not really some I'm interested in. I would have liked some of their deeper browns or richer reddish browns, but right now they have walnut, sienna, which is a great color, but yeah, ginger rote, which is like greenish, and beach, which is basically a sand-ish kind of tone. So we're gonna have to see. Let's stretch a little bit. Ugh. Ow! My shoulder is in pain. I might have to take a short break after I do this row. I'm starting to feel a bit faint, so I probably have to figure out what I want to eat soon. I was going for McDonald's, but then after that, I'm just like, just to get a free sandwich, that's not really worth it. The free sandwich is worth like $3. So in the end, it's not the best coupon I could have gotten. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It's gonna finish this row, I think. Maybe it'll come to me. Sometimes that's just what I have to do. I have to figure things out. I don't want to have to go to the convenience store and buy random stuff there because like COVID is like I don't want to spread it, because that's always an option. But you have to figure out to think about the fact that other people go there too. And every time I go there, like whenever I'm not sick or whatever, there's always someone coughing on everything and not being careful. And so I could have gotten COVID from that myself. And I've talked about this, but I have immunocompromised people in my life, and I myself don't really have the best health ever. So for me, it's always like kind of a big deal. I always wear masks and things like that when I'm out. I apologize for being a little bit of a downer right now, but I'm really struggling with the COVID. But I really want to finish this row at least, so I can get on with the white section. So the other day I got a poutine, so that's always an option. I could get a poutine. The poutines are quite cheap. They're like $14 for a big one, like a big family-sized poutine. Like there's a restaurant at the corner of my place that delivers poutine. So like it wouldn't be the end of the world. But also I've eaten a lot of poutine lately. So and we're going on to an hour now. Also, I can't really leave. Even if I didn't have COVID, I couldn't leave the house right now because I'm waiting for Michael's delivery. Black yarn and pink yarn. Because I needed pink yarn to be able to make some peeps. I made all the colors except pink. I have even one with color changing, with like lavender and some pinks, but I don't have one that is just solid pink. But I want to do that because for Easter it's a classic, right? And I even think like the yellow I used it is a little bit too dark, so I might want to go with a more lemon yellow because you have a peep and it's almost like sun colored. Uh, it's on my community tab, I believe, or it's in my. I think it's my thumbnail, but I'm not sure what I put there. If you're curious what I mean by that yellow is very intense. Like all the other colors are like chill, nice, whatever. And then there's this intense in your face yellow. So I might just use my sparkly yellow that is a little bit more lemony and make peeps with that instead. I don't think I would be able to make any Easter markets since I'm sick, but maybe next year. So at least I would have that. So it's not really lost doing all that work. I was looking at the prices of the tickets for Frontline Assembly, Ministry, and Gary Newman, and they've gone down to a almost reasonable price. I'll check again, but like also I'm like there's almost no chance of me recovering before the concert. So if I buy tickets, I will have to sell them anyway, and I'm just like mad about that because Ministry is retiring after their next album, so I'm not gonna get another chance to see them unless they like decide to tour again. And Frontline Assembly, I don't know. They'll probably tour again. They always tour. They toured like not even a few months ago. but yeah, I don't really like Gary Newman that much. So not yeah. But the rest, Ministry is okay. It's not my favorite band, but I like it. It's fine. But Frontline Assembly, I would sell a kidney. Maybe not a kidney, maybe a toe. I would sell a toe. Like the one that affects your balance the least. Obviously, I'm joking right now. Just want to put that out there. But I would see Frontline Assembly and I would be happy about it. But again, and I don't think I will be okay. The concert is March 17th. And last time I had COVID, I was sick for 3 weeks, and then I was tired for 2 months after that. So there's basically no hope of me making it. I don't know what I want to eat. I really do not. If you have an idea of something I could get, let me know because I'm having decision paralysis at the moment and I'm just like going in circles. Do I get this? Do I get that? Do I get this? Do I get that? And I end up just not ordering anything. The other night I did that and I went to sleep without food because I just didn't know what to get. Like that something happens to you sometimes when you have PTSD and even when you're autistic is you get like so overwhelmed with the choices and the things that you're like just yeah okay and you just give up and you're like yeah I'm just not gonna get anything then it's just too complicated there's too many things in front of my face and I cannot make a decision and the thing is that happened that like night, and it was about to close. The place was about to close. I would have to order sooner, and the place was about to close. So I ended up not eating that night because I couldn't make a decision, and that's like the stupidest thing ever, right? But that's one thing I have to face regularly. Let's finish this thing. Let's finish this row, at least this row. And after that, I might start the white. It depends. I don't want to overwhelm my carpal tunnel symptoms too much, but I also don't want to do nothing. I've been playing a game yesterday. It's called A Date in the Park, and it's a point and click. Like, the puzzles and things that you just gather materials to solve them and things. But now I'm stuck, and it's really counterintuitive. The map is really hard. And the map is very basic too. It's like drawn on. They give you a map, but it's basically useless. And there was a little injured duckling, and I was just like, why the heck did you put that in on there? The guy is meeting his date at the park, okay, and she stood him up and like gave him a bunch of mystery boxes and things. This is gonna go wrong at some point. I just know it. But at some point, a little duckling cannot get into the pond, so the stupid guy takes him in his hand and throws him in the water. And then after that, the mother rejects the duckling because he smells like the guy, obviously. And she tries to kill the duckling and throws him on the shore. And the guy picks back up the duckling and says, "We're gonna bring you to the vet as soon as I'm done with this date." What do you mean, as soon as you're done with the date? Go now! Call the vet now! Call the emergency vet, you dummy! Like, don't let the duckling die just because you have a date. Anyway, that was frustrating. I was just like, why on earth would you not bring the duckling now? You'll have other dates. You're like in your early 20s, whatever. Anyway, that was like my thing yesterday. I was playing that game. It's a free game, so like it's just a basic, very basic thing, but it's very rudimentary. But yeah, the duckling thing upset me. If you can't tell, I'm very big on animals and on animal well-being and animal rights and things like that. It's very important to me. Obviously, I'm a skinny puppy fan, so if you didn't figure that out yet, yes, I love animals. It's obvious, but yeah. And I was like, why on earth would you do that to a poor duckling? And then after that, the duckling bites him and he complains, "Ah, he bit me. I bet he's getting overwhelmed. I bet he's dying. He's trying to let you know to bring him to the vet now." I'm sorry, I know that is a potentially upsetting subject, but that's just what I was doing yesterday. I was playing that game, so I might try to finish it today actually. Okay, and we have this. We're done with the black. One thing that I don't like about this pattern though, just let me wet my hook and I will show you what I mean instead of just saying it. It's just one minor detail, but it's gonna create a problem once you do the edge. But look at the last row. It's just double crochet that are disconnected. So what it does is it folds back over, and this will be the last row of the final thing. So like I would have to do anchoring stitches at the end or whatever, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't have the energy to figure that out right now. So we'll see. We'll see, but I don't like it so far. I don't like that it does that. When you continue and do the next motif, it kind of works that out, but it's just that the last final one will be folded over, and that will annoy me. It's no big deal in the messenger bag that she did, because the way it's done, it like folds over in a way to the side, like the side of the bag, and would be stitched together. But now, since this is a blanket, I'm gonna have to figure out how to anchor this properly or whatever. Because you have to camouflage the last row. Obviously, you can't just let it be pink because it would interfere with the motif here. And I'm not gonna start the white today. Actually, I don't feel like doing that. I'm starting to feel very faint right now, so I'm just gonna go back to bed, I think. And yeah, I'm just gonna go back to bed. I'm not feeling too well right now. But thank you, everyone, for keeping me company and for chatting with me. I appreciate you all very much. Good luck at the DMV, Dawn. I hope it's going well. And I hope everyone is having a super good day. Better than me with my COVID, obviously. But yeah, thank you for coming. And yeah, besides, other than that, I don't know. But just a reminder, if you want to support me, I'll put my links back. I'll just put my links before going. I'm just gonna go put that back in its shelf. I'm not gonna crochet on it anymore today. I'm gonna take a little handbrake here. But come on, Nightbot, you can do it. Yeah, I just have to figure that out, but I don't have the brain power to do that now. But also, it's just like the fact that her last row of double crochet is all the way, and it's much higher than the single crochet stitch that is under it, and that's what doesn't work. And that's why I don't want to do it this way, because it's like it's the entire row one in one complete line, and if I anchor all of that down, it's gonna curl back like that, and so that's one thing I don't like. But yeah, I'm leaving my links if anyone is over here or watching the replay. But thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.